so much for being here. This is a really special weekend for us. It's incredibly important to WIT that we are an inclusive and welcoming and diverse community, and we really are. We also enjoy incredible support from the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs, and World Pride has been a wonderful supporter of this weekend of events. So it's very special. I'm very happy to be here with you. Thank you for braving the rain. I have a feeling we might see some people still showing up because it's been a little bit crazy out there. So thank you for your patience. One note, you probably got an email from me earlier, but you are more than welcome to be our guests and stay for the 9:30 show. We have a wonderful comedian named Chelsea Short who's going to be joining us. So, and it's because, is anybody new to improv here by any chance? No? You've all seen improv? Brent, you have not seen it. Awesome.
No.
Okay. Well, with improv, no show, you never see the same thing twice. So what the show that you see that we're going to have at 9:30 will be completely different from the one you're going to see tonight. So do stay if you wish. And we're also very excited. I'm going to let the host of Ask Me Anything introduce him, but we're very excited to have Brent Miner here with us, who is the founder of Team DC. Yes, it's really exciting. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to start with the group called Whatever. So let's give a big round of applause and let everybody hear us for Whatever.
Welcome everybody. We are Whatever. And we want to hear from all of you. What is it in the world that makes you say or think whatever? AI.
Being corrected.
Being corrected. Fantastic. Pronunciation errors. AI, being corrected, and pronunciation errors. Whatever.
Okay. I don't know if I'm up to the national spelling bee.
It's okay to be nervous. We're all nervous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my 4th attempt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And, I butchered Ecclesiastes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. My first time here, I was 8, and I made it to the final round, and I got dinged on succubus.
You two are my heroes.
Hey kids!
2 bits!
Spelling bee. Thank you, Chase. Oh my God. Look, this is my last time that I get to be in the spelling bee. You two still have years left. What if I fail again?
No.
What if I fail for the 10th time?
You're gonna win.
You're gonna win.
Yeah. Your odds on favor.
You're my hero. Both of you are my hero, but you're in favor. You'll win. I believe in you.
You're
No.
2-1 on DraftKings.
Yes.
No, show me. Show me.
Place your bets, place your bets, sixth graders.
On psychiatrics. I love it. Wow.
Listen, whatever happens out there,
Yeah.
it's been a joy to be on the spelling bee tour with you guys.
Hands in.
Can I just be honest?
Yeah?
If I had a chance to knife either of you, I will take it. Not literally, but
You're my hero.
are you gonna commit seppuku?
I'm gonna cry, yeah.
Save it for the stage.
Spell seppuku.
Yes. What if I pronounce it wrong? What if I pronounce...
Genevieve, I wanted to talk to you about the report that you handed in.
Okay.
It seemed like it was maybe not all exactly your 100% original work. You know what I'm saying?
No, not really. No, it's all my own work actually.
Yeah.
Yep, all came out of my head.
Okay.
Smart cookie, that's what my mom calls me.
Does she? So why don't
smart.
can you tell me a little bit about what your report says?
It predicts that North America will be covered in snow by 2026, which I think is 100% my opinion.
So we're gonna have a white Christmas this year?
Yes,
Oh.
yes, we are.
Oh my.
Oh, I know how much you've been wanting this.
Yes.
Don't tell my boss, but I just totally put that into ChatGPT. I was like, how can I make my best friend happy?
He has, and ChatGPT's never wrong.
You've been telling them that I call you a smart cookie, right, honey?
Yeah, I mean, I am the smart cookie. That's what Mom says.
They're not on to us, are they?
I don't think so. I think they think I'm really smart. I just did this report. Blew my boss's mind.
Oh, good, because I'm getting worried about wearing this t-shirt that says
Genevieve, I'm tired of you taking credit for my work. Genevieve, I know all about you. I know everything about you, and I know what you don't know. For example, you don't know how to spell cavalcade.
Oh, hello, Perplexity. It's me, Claude.
Oh, hello, Claude.
I understand you're making up shit and hallucinating again. Word around the AI club is you're fucking up.
There are a lot of words around the AI club. Some of them aren't really words, are they, Claude?
Well, if you want to get into semantics, fine.
Where'd you get that accent? Your programmer?
Hey, this is Jeeves.
Who let
you
Jeeves
in? It's always been about asking me, where the fuck did you guys come from? Your time is coming fast.
I didn't even realize you were still alive, Jeeves.
I've been getting that a lot.
I think I read your obituary. I wrote your obituary.
I've got a 5-part piece on your obituary.
It looks like you're trying to write an obituary.
Hi, Genevieve.
Everybody, please! I just want to write my high school paper, and I want to get an A. Just work together, please. You're tearing this family apart.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Look at that sunset.
Fucking gorgeous.
Gorgeous, huh?
Oh, you know how to pick them.
That's right. Soon the clouds will be in. I mean, not the clouds, the stars.
You can have clouds and stars, you know.
Can't. Look over there. There's the Milky Way galaxy.
Now, do you think they named it after the candy bar?
Listen.
Wait, Google it?
Yeah. I wonder what it looks like from the Hubble.
Ask Jeeves. Milky Way candy bar or galaxy?
Could be both. Also, I'm not dead, okay?
Could be both.
It's like 900 years old, that, you know.
Well,
I'm
actually,
sorry,
so-
what?
The Milky Way.
The Milky Way is not 900 years old.
800?
No, much older than that.
Really?
Yes, millions of years old. Come on.
700 million?
I don't know. Maybe, but more than 800 years.
Well, I stopped going to school during the pandemic. What do you want from me?
Why are you even still hanging out with us as like you're the teacher?
I'm trying to infiltrate this friend group and persuade you all to come back to school.
Okay.
It's gonna take more than that.
Oh, never.
Such as?
I want my own pads. I want 4 number 2 pencils. firmly sharpened?
Yeah, these are things that we have at school.
I don't know what
Basic
school.
demands.
Yeah, I don't know what school you're going to, but that's got weeded out. You got your Chromebooks.
Yeah.
Everything's online.
Yeah.
I want to go old school.
Yeah.
I want the paper, the old paper that still had the woodchucks in it.
Yeah, I want the papyrus.
Yeah, we have an analog curriculum. I mean, we know what's coming, right?
Hey, it's getting dark and you can see more of the sky.
You really can't.
Beautiful. I want to be an astronomer.
Hey guys, I have to warn you, but the museum closes in 2 more minutes. I'm just trying to leave. Can you guys please leave, man?
Yeah.
Look, I'm getting minimum wage for this. I do this because my parents want me to have a job. You guys really need to go.
It's cool.
Yeah, our teacher's here.
Yeah, that guy especially needs to go.
He's got me.
You organized this field trip. Really? You're just going?
I have actually not been employed by the county school department for 2 years. So they downsized. When you guys left, you know, the number of students went down and they had to shave a position off.
Uh-huh.
So he brings you to this museum to teach, okay? And I have a date, so.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's
Thanks.
sweet.
Hey,
Love,
thanks.
love is love.
Look up there. It's the Crab Nebula.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Some people say that astronomy is one of the finest sciences that one can engage in. I tend to agree as an astronomist. Some people confuse us with astrologers. Can you believe? Wait, where?
And yet some people say that astrology is incredibly valuable in understanding our own innate human natures and how we can better relate to one another.
What?
Some people even confuse astrology with astronomy.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Frankly,
Totally.
for science. It's embarrassing for
And
science.
humans.
Okay, panelists, we will be taking questions now. Does anybody have any questions for that?
108. Sorry.
Hi. Carl Winsmasner?
Carl, hi. Are you?
Science
Wait,
Digest?
wait, no, sorry.
Yeah.
You're made of star stuff.
Holy shit.
That starts at 700 years old or 800.
Damn! Sorry, they asked me not to participate, but this is so juicy.
Yeah. My group and I wanted to know if the sun is likely to burn out. I read it in the New York Times.
Oh. Is the sun like, would you care to answer that, astrologist?
Sure. Just 1 second. Sagittarius?
Yes.
Yes, the sun is going to burn out, but millions
Oh
of
my
years
God.
from now. Not something that we need to
Wait
worry
a
about
minute,
happening
but
in
the
our
sun's
life.
gonna burn out. How are we gonna survive? We'll all die.
Well, in that future, you'll already be dead. All of
Nice.
you. All of you will be dead.
Everybody into the bunker.
What if the sun takes like mental health breaks so it doesn't burn out as bad?
Damn!
Or, like,
I'm sorry.
It relaxes and like chills, like weed.
If the sun relaxes, can I sidebar with you just for a moment?
Sure.
Terrence, please.
Yes, of course. Leo?
Yes. Yeah. Wait. How did you know?
Just certain qualities.
What do you mean? I have certain qualities.
You're a born leader. You command presence in the room.
Is this part of the panel?
This usually happens between them. I've facilitated like 16 panels with them.
When
How is
I
she made?
agreed to be part of a facilitated thing, I didn't know you would hire a hype man.
Oh no, he's not hired by me. He's just hyping.
He's just hyping? Yeah. Oh, all right, well then let's go. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. I guess that's
Sorry
right.
I'm late.
Oh.
I'm your hype woman.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. Damn, you look good today. Wow.
Oh,
Damn, you look way better today!
Does anybody have any astronomy questions?
Can we circle back about the sun taking the mental health breaks?
I think that the sun is, well, I know that the sun is a ball of gas, and were to take a break for even a moment, all life on this planet would cease.
You know what else is a ball of gas?
Yes, that is actually what it would sound like if we could hear the sun's surface.
So inspiring.
Thank you.
Go get it.
Any other questions?
Oh,
So I'm gonna just-
Science. scientific discourse.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that.
Oh, man.
I have a question. Is there going to be a buffet after this?
Any other questions?
I have the same question.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I said thank you for that. You clapped when I walked
Yeah,
in, didn't you?
you said thanks, but thank you. Thank you is the appropriate phrase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
so just wanted to.
Hey fellas, this looks like y'all met each other. The wrestling match is gonna start in 5.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, get to know each
Thank
other.
you so very much.
All right, we're gonna grease the floor for you.
Thanks for that.
All right.
You did it again. You're using contractions.
What does it matter if I use the trash?
There's an audience out there
About a minute left.
expecting us to wrestle as gentlemen and to communicate with one another using language which is appropriate for gentlemen.
You don't think I talked appropriate?
That's much
Damn it.
better. So coarse.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the battle of the Oxford comma. Take your corners.
All right, gentlemen. As we have said before, no hair pulling, no elbow driving, and please keep it polite. 1 comma, 2 comma, and 3. Go.
The Oxford comma is not the comma it once was. You gonna take that shit?
I'm working on a response.
What I mean by that is more and more, after 2 nouns followed by an and, there's no longer a comma after that.
He got you.
Were you?
I'll talk to Claude if you need me to. I believe it was Shrunken White.
It
What
sounds
is
like you
talking
need
what?
my help, Christopher.
Thanks, Perplexity.
You're not even speaking in the active tense, bro. In the active voice.
He's paused in the middle of his sentence.
You just used an apostrophe.
It's me. I'm back. I'm giving up one more time for whatever. Right? So as I kind of alluded to earlier, this is really special. We do a recurring series called Ask Me Anything, where we invite local luminaries, people who are doing inspiring things, to come and talk with us, and to take your questions and give us a little bit of inspiration, because I think that's something that we can all use. So I will not hold things up any longer. I shall be inviting the queer variety players on out. Come on out, you guys.
Happy Friday! So I am Renan Snowden. Let me get the other mic. We are here with Washington Improv Theater's Queer Variety Cavalcade to talk to a community leader. So if we could, please, Brent, come up to the stage, please. So Brent and I are going to kiki for about 10, 15 minutes. And then the queer variety players behind you and myself will have a lot of fun doing some improv based off this conversation. Sound good? Excellent. So I would love to hear you talk about your passion for Team DC and queer sports here in the district.
Okay, Team DC is the association of all the LGBTQ sports clubs in the Washington area, and we were founded about 25 years ago. And you know, at the time, I think a lot of times people don't think, you know, our community plays sports, and yet we have a very active sports community here. And for us, it was something that we were trying to build opportunities for people to just build community with each other through their sports, through their shared love of whatever sport it may be. And we have probably the most active gay sports community in the world. I'm not exaggerating that at all. We have right now about 43 different teams, and we're encompassing about 8,000 to 9,000 participants.
That's
So,
amazing, and I play on one of those teams.
You do?
I play, this is my Stonewall kickball shirt, and I play on a Saturday team called Sit on My Base. And I do have to say, the queer team names are the best team names in DC.
That's
There
true.
is Base Down, Grass Up is another one. A little risque, might take you a minute. But what do you think it is about sort of queer joy in sports that has kept this community going for the past few decades?
Well, one, it's a passion people have for the sports that, you know, they played themselves.
Yeah.
And so to find other people that are also queer who are, you know, have that passion, you know, that just builds that friendship. And you talk to people now who are on teams or your kickball team, I'm sure, they will sit there and say, some of my best friends are on my team. Could you see them at least once a week? You know, the swim team, they'll see each other 3 or 4 times a week. You're either gonna love them or hate them at that point, so, you know.
And I think it also sort of I think as queer people, a lot of times as adults, we are sort of either given the opportunity or take the opportunity to rewrite narratives that we couldn't control when we were younger. Like I think a lot of us probably experienced a lot of bullying when it came to sports. And so what I really enjoyed in my kickball team is watching, you know, a lot of the men be very effeminate, you know, and watching, you know, women and non-binary players get to be their full selves on the field. And it's really remarkable to see that, you know.
It is, with that complete acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just shows, you know, how silly it is. We, you know, hear these conversations all the time, unfortunately, who should be allowed to play sports, and sports are for everyone. And I think your work in DC is a testament to that.
You know, and you also kind of imagine there are a lot of young people who did not play sports, and what we have learned, because we started a college scholarship program, and listening to some of these young people who are in high school, they're out in high school and they play sports, but they will tell stories about, you know, growing up they did not feel safe playing sports, because to play sports you have to, it's a very intimate setting, whether you're, you know, with a team and they get to know you very well, so, you know, it's hard enough growing up like that, but to be trying to hide who you are, that's very difficult. And so this is giving a permission kind of for people to certainly with the college scholarship program that was started, you know, they see that it's very visible, and it starts conversations that coaches have with parents, and you know, that people kind of say, wow. I remember a coach we talked to when we were just starting this, they were like going, oh, well, we don't have any gay people on our team. And I said, you coach the girls' basketball team. I can assure
you. And then I think also a lot of the work that you've done around sports is, you know, you talk a lot with, you know, about kind of these intersection points between sports and our personal lives and our public lives. I think it's really neat when I've talked to you in the past about your work with Nationals Night Out, and you know, and the Wizards and the Commanders, and having nights out at these sports teams. So I think, can you tell us about how that history got started? Because I think that is unique to DC and your role in really shepherding those relationships.
Well, most of the teams, certainly in Major League Baseball, they have, you know, Pride Nights, and but we have the longest running continuous one in Washington. And when we started in 2005, that was the first year the Nationals were here. We were unsure, so we basically took all the money in our bank account, bought 200 tickets, took them to Pride, and we thought, well, it was nice knowing you. And we sold them out in about an hour and a half. So we knew we were onto something. And since then, there are now 14 Pride Nights. We have 14 pro teams in DC.
Wow.
Don't make me name them all. But we, you know, there's an ultimate frisbee, a women's ultimate frisbee league, a men's ultimate frisbee league that we also do pride nights with, and connecting with them because you never know where people are going to be. But the nationals night, you know, when I retired a couple of years ago from TBC, we were well over 7,000 tickets per night for that pride night just in our section. There were other people who were there, but it's one of the largest in the country. The Dodgers always say, oh, we have the biggest one. I'm like, well, yeah, you're, you know, also, you know, 10 times bigger than we are. So, you know, proportionally, we're better than the Dodgers. Screw you,
And then Pride Night for the Nats is next week, right?
It is. Tuesday night, I think that's right, Tuesday night against the Cubs. And it's a fun night. And, you know, we have the gay men's chorus comes and sing the national anthem. I think Sasha Colby is throwing out the first pitch. She's from RuPaul. I mean, these are you go there, and what the great thing is that there is this huge level of comfort, and there's safety in numbers, and you have to be kind of cognizant of that. But, you know, people are there, and you're just having a good time, and you will see people. I always say it's one thing to see, you know, out and proud at the Pride Parade. It's quite another at the, you know, Great American Ballpark where you're not used to seeing that. And I tell the story, you know, about the young kid after the chorus sang the national anthem one time. I could see, I was talking to one of the owners on the field, and the chorus was leaving, and I could see him making his way down, and he was just so excited. You know how you can see people coming through all the, you know, the turnstile kind of the seats, and he just came and goes, wow, y'all were great. And I said, well, I'm not with the chorus, but I'll let him know. And he just kind of stood there, and he's like 14, 15 years old, and I just knew, just looking at him, I just knew he was gay. And he had finally seen himself reflected right down on the field. And that was so important to let him see that.
And to let people, you know, see themselves in those moments. And to know, I know it was very important for me as a teenager to know that there could be a future for me, you know, in a very literal way. And I think a lot of our like queer youth, you know, these moments which, you know, seem like, oh, it's a fun night at the ballpark when you're an adult and you're out and, you know, is actually like, wow, I was there and I was allowed to feel myself for a second, right. You know? And I think what's so neat about, you know, the work that you've done in DC, you know, which has, you know, obviously a lot of people contributing to this history of being queer friendly, and, you know, I grew up in DC as well. You know, you've really done a lot around, I think, pitching the gay games to come to DC. I mean, I think it's, you know, every single headline we see, the Commanders coming back to DC, and, you know, that's sort of the mayor's big push right now. But I think there's a lot of impact and city making with these queer sports in the district as well as kind of the gay games. Can you talk a little bit about what the gay games are for people who don't know, and, you know, why it needs to come to DC next?
Well, we've bid twice to host the gay games. They are a international, held every 4 years. I say they're like the Olympics, only more fabulous. And actually the number of participants, estimated participants, are about the same as the number of the Summer Olympics. So they're huge. Twice we bid, and I was the chair of the bid for each time. And we made the finals, but we didn't get awarded the games. But I mean, the impact of the gay games is, so it's international. So, you know, one of our goals was, you know, because we are an international city, and the visibility that it raises in places where, you know, you cannot be openly gay. Our counterpart team, Team Moscow, a couple of the guys were here from there. And what they do is that their gay club plays soccer. They play soccer, they have a soccer team, but it's basically, you know, the gay community center is the soccer team, because that's the only way they can actively gather and not raise suspicion, you know, until that meeting. But no, I'm just kidding. But for them, it was really, you know, that was their cover, was to be able to be out and to gather in a safe environment was through sports, because I guess people didn't think that was going to raise any suspicions. But, you know, the gay games are huge, and my first gay games in 1990, I always say I went there as an openly gay man, and I left there as a proud gay man. And because you walk in that stadium, and you're overwhelmed with, you know, thousands of people cheering. And, you know, the gay games, anybody can participate, so it's not like you have to be the world's greatest triathlete. I ran triathlon for many years, and but you just go out there and you compete and you do the best that you can.
Yeah, and I think sports has always been a great equalizer, right? In civil rights and women's rights, and will continue to be. We still are, in process on some of those equalizing fronts, but I think your story really talks about the gay games as a way to, bring that into the forefront and really have those moments for people to say, yes, I am part of all communities, and sports is my opportunity.
Well, and we take it for granted here. I mean, we have 43 different clubs here in DC, but we're talking about, people from around the world where, they're lucky if they can even be out.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's part of our job as leaders in the community is to, help spread that message throughout the world. And the Gay Games is one way to do that. And it's a very powerful way to do it. And once people go, you really understand, how important that can be. They're really life-changing for people.
Yeah, and so I'm excited when one day it finally does come to DC. But I want to turn it to the QVC players. If you all have any questions for Brent.
Hello back there.
What kind of sports are included in the 43 different teams we have?
Well, I'm gonna put it into the mic so everybody can hear it. What are all the sports that are in the Team DC and the gay games?
Well, you can go to teamdc.org and you can look, but all the basics, like running, basketball, soccer, flag football, things like that, they're very, the ones that you would normally think of, but there are also some more obscure sports. There's bocce, which you probably see played at Logan Circle.
Yeah.
Curling, which is a winter sport. There's a gay curling club here in DC.
Very cool.
They have the glitter dome tournament in February. So how's that for gay curling? So I'm just trying to think if it's probably easier if you named a sport. I know that Team DC has helped facilitate a wrestling club, which when I first started, there was a wrestling club in DC, but it was definitely not a sport. And so people would always think, and I'm like, well, no, we can't really associate with them, at least publicly.
Yeah, I've been ads in the city paper in the back.
Like, no, we don't know them.
Other question, Diego?
Great idea. I wanted to know if there are any team names that have been rejected that you might feel comfortable sharing.
I know that the water polo team, they're now called the DC Horses. They were originally called the Washington Wetskins. And, so but for the most part, no, I think people, there's nothing that's too obscene. It's the team names within so Stonewall Kickball has a lot of team. I mean, my bowling team one year was called the Hung and the Breastless.
Yeah, we have another one called Bunt Jobs
Yeah.
in our league. So yeah, there's a lot of fun ones. Jason?
Yeah, what's your personal background with sports? What did you play? What's your history with sports?
Well, I was one of those guys that played sports growing up. I played football and wrestled in high school and in junior high. So, I always played sports growing up. So I really identified with people who weren't out. And I still think back to my high school, and we had the varsity locker room was just one big tiled shower room with 40 nozzles. And, I'm this gay kid. I'm like, oh my God, it's my fantasy and my nightmare all at the same time. So I wore glasses, so I never wore my glasses, so I could never see anything. And now people say, God, I can't believe you went all 4 years and never saw anything. I'm still alive, though.
So of all the sports from Team DC, what's your favorite sport and what's your least favorite sport?
Ooh, that I play, or that just anybody plays, or?
That anyone plays.
Oh goodness, there's really no sport I don't like. There's some that I don't really, like darts. I'm terrible at darts, and I don't really after a while, I realize I'm just there for the drinking, and I've stopped paying attention. So I would have to say that would be one I'm not really paying that much attention to. But you know, one of my favorites was always, you know, when I was running triathlons, I would, you know, run with the front runners and swim with the DC Aquatic Club. And so I enjoyed the camaraderie that they have, because those teams, you really do build a tight community there. And my friends from DC Frontrunners, you know, my friend Cletus, who I met there, you know, he became my dressmaker for the Miss Adams Morgan pageant. So, you know, who knew that that would lead to something, you know, fantastic.
Is there a certain sport that you notice gay queer people tend to gravitate towards? And if you do know why that might be?
I think you do see a lot of people gravitate to, like Stonewall has several sports like bocce and kickball and darts, for instance. And that's really because it's a very low entry. For people who have not played sport before, if you're gonna go play water polo or something like that, it's a lot of money per quarter you have to pay. Those are very low entry, and I think it kind of whets people's appetite, and they can see, I want to try something more or not. So I think you have certain sports that are easier to get into. Running is another one where it's not a very expensive sport to start, because you don't want to like go out and buy a bunch of ski equipment and then, you know, realize you suck at skiing. You hate it, actually.
And so I'm going to do one final question, and then we're going to thank you for our time and let the QVC players take the stage. You've got a crystal ball. Where do you see sports, and especially kind of the queer community within sports, in the next decade here in the district? What should we be looking forward to, and what are ways that we can be allies, both as queer people and as straight people, to support queer sports in the district?
Well, certainly I think you will continue to be a big presence in our community. One of the things that we try to do, you know, with the mayor's office is advocate for more recreational sports space. I mean, that's our biggest problem now, is that there's no place to play. We have our soccer team that's out playing, I'm not kidding, you know, practicing at 11 o'clock on a Thursday night, because that's the only field time they can get. So, you know, we really just need more field space, and that's one of the good things about the RFK renovation thing, is that there is a lot more recreational sports space that's being included in that. And so that's very important. And to me, you build a recreational sports space, that builds families who have a place to take their kids to go play sports. That gets them to build roots here in our city. So I think it builds a greater stability here that we have. But I think our gay community needs to continue to be out and visible. And I think that's something that right now, you know, you see some people being, you know, nervous about Trump and everything, about, you know, being visible. And I think that's so great about World Pride being here. We have to be visible. We cannot shrink away from these challenges or be afraid, you know, to be who we are, because, you know what, we're fucking fabulous. So yeah.
And now the QVC players.
Obviously, like this is our first meeting, so we're just called Team A right now. But I was hoping we could, you know, come up with something a little bit more fun. If anybody has any ideas or anything, yeah, Hannah.
Team 1.
Team 1. Okay. I mean, like something that's just like something that's a little bit gay. Gay B. Be gay. Team Be Gay. Team Be. Okay. I'll put it up on board. Team Be Gay. If there's anything that's like the other teams have such creative names. Like, yeah.
Great Wall of China.
I think we have a comedian on the team. Wall of China. Okay. Any other like softball, just really like fun stuff. Yeah.
The gay softball team.
The gay softball.
There's just one.
There's another team that has the whole lesbian team. They're called You Can't Clip With Us.
Catcher in the Bye.
Catcher in the Bye. Wow, using that comparative literature degree.
Picture of Dorian Gay.
That is creative. Wow.
Pride and not prejudice.
You know, they said a bunch of MFA grads were not going to be a good softball team, but I think it's going to work.
I was thinking we all secretly love Coach.
I'm sorry.
Great form, Jason, Elise. Excellent.
Thanks, Coach.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Well, I can see you in the gym. In the gym doing those exercises I gave you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So the point, I'm sorry to interrupt. The point is we're gonna get the pins down, right? Like, because I like it when it goes in the gutter. It's kind of like satisfying, like a pinball.
All right, I guess I never thought that I might need to explain bowling to someone. But yes, you want to avoid the gutters.
Okay, cool.
It's easy to get the ball in the gutters because that's bad.
Oh.
That's what makes the sport challenging. Yeah.
Hey, Coach, can I talk to you a second?
Yeah, sure.
I'm starting to think that Jason's just on this bowling team for the mozzarella sticks. Because exactly when they serve mozzarella sticks and like he eats 20 of them, I don't think he understands bowling.
Well, he clearly doesn't understand being gay if he's eating 20 mozzarella sticks in public. Do that shit in private.
It's fine.
Point.
Oh.
I don't think Jason's as invested in the bowling as the rest of us are.
Clearly not.
Ooh, look, there's like turkeys on the screen.
Hey, you heard from Mott Sticks? I mean bowling, sorry. I mean to blow your cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Coach, talk to him.
Talk to him? I mean,
We're gonna lose the next meet unless he gets like at least 100 or something.
I know, and if there's anything that we know about bowling is that we have meets. By avoiding the gutters and not even to, hey, oh hey, Ron, you're here.
Yeah, the grease helps you get your fingers in the ball better.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if that's grease, Ron.
Yeah. And I bring a little lube with me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll stop doing that.
Right. Stupid. Wow. Maybe we need to establish a vetting process for team members for this week. But anyway, hey. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. You really heaved that down there. And it didn't get down to the. Hey.
It's gonna get there eventually.
I wanted to let you in on something. Yeah. Just between you and me. Did you know that they sell? Oh, delicious. Did you know that they sell mozzarella sticks in the supermarket freezer section?
What?
They do. They do.
Yeah, but like they don't make them like at home like this. Like this is like extra crispy and gooey and like.
Right.
And then when I bowl, it like the grease really helps with getting off my finger.
Right.
This is what your lungs look like. As a doctor, I have to tell you, like this is really, really unhealthy. But as your gay doctor, mozzarella sticks are terrible for intimate situations, for like kissing people. It just like gives you terrible, terrible breath.
Oh, this is all making sense, doctor. My hookups have been.
You were my best customer. What happened, man?
Well,
The money is on the dresser right now.
It's cash, and it's like like when you work retail, it has to be like the ones, the fives.
Mozzarella sticks. You're my best customer. I made these special for you.
It's covered in breadcrumbs.
I miss you, man.
Well,
And grease.
being my #1 hookup and mozzarella maker.
I was hoping, I was hoping that you weren't just coming for the mozzarella sticks because of the personal connection.
No, that's not why I was coming.
Oh.
I don't see any boobs on this softball team.
PA because I don't see any boobs on this softball team.
When they said that you would either learn to love or hate your teammates, I was really hoping for love.
Guys, let's do our stretches. Let's do our pec stretches
Fuck
first.
off. I don't like you all. I've spent every day with you for the last month. I thought I would fall in love and I didn't.
What about the love inside?
What about the love inside?
We could be best friends,
We
Hannah.
be best friends, Hannah.
Hold on.
Hannah, we got you a little gift.
Yeah.
What is it?
Spandex. It's gonna show all your curves. See, I'll show you. I'm modeling mine.
Fabulous.
Fine. I'll put on some spandex. Let me go take off my glasses.
Glasses, it's not gay.
Obviously, that's the rule. It's on the board. If you're wearing your if you're not wearing your glasses, it's not gay.
I am wearing my glasses. I'm sorry.
No, wait, what are you saying?
Well, I was hoping we weren't just coming to the sports club for sports. I was hoping we had a personal connection.
I mean, that's what I was looking for the whole time, too.
Oh, thank God. I really don't want to learn how to play softball.
I love being a Dodger.
I know our competitive cupcake team is the best. It's one of the 43 sports.
Yeah, we like fill out every stadium. DC can't do that, but whatever.
Should I do buttercream or whipped topping this time?
Oh, buttercream for sure. I've got some red velvet right here. So we have the cream cheese frosting.
Ooh, we should race. That's part of the sport.
Right.
Yes.
Please forget that. Right.
And they're off.
Wait!
In the oven, done!
You were so
We
excited.
have a winner.
I feel like you're cheating.
Cheating, huh?
You win every time.
Okay, Miss Betty Crocker mix over here.
Listen.
Oh, you know I'm not. You know I'm right.
We agreed no pre-mixed ingredients. And how come I didn't see your frosting by itself? I feel like you have prepared something.
I mean, I had my butter, sugar, vanilla extract, and a smidge of salt all at room temp.
But you forgot the missing ingredient. Spirulina. We're gay. We usually
I'm sorry, I'm disqualified. I'm banned for a year.
Tragic upset here at Competitive Baking. And they're off for round 2. This is a riveting match, folks. This is for the finals. Ooh, we have player-on-player violence, all allowed in the sport. It is very violent.
I'm done.
We have a winner!
Oh my God, what happened to you guys?
I got creamed.
Hey, you gotta do something about this. Like, we've had so many pride events here at the stadium. We've had so many queer people in the stands. They're starting to heckle the players.
You're right. We need to get the queer people on the team.
Look. We gotta. You can put queer people on the team, so I'm not sure if that's gonna stop them. The queer people are starting to bully the players.
You arrested me for saying that a player had. She was a power forward. I know. She's a power
allowed to yell on the when you're taking a foul shot?
Look, you're in that. Look, we love the pride events that happen here, but you're in that stadium jail right now. Okay? Like, we need the players to focus on the game, and they can't focus on the game anymore.
But
you're too spirited.
I think that it should, instead of home teams and visiting teams, you know, it should be. You know the jail at Dodger Stadium's bigger.
And the mascot race is about to begin, everyone.
Whoa.
Yeah, Dave, I got one in here too.
What does she do?
Too spirited.
Too spirited.
Too spirited.
Were you the one throwing those Budweiser cans at the field?
I mean,
the rainbow Budweiser cans? I think you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, maybe I would throw the normal ones. Two-spirited is just corporate speak for gay. I can hear you.
Hey.
Is it a crime to be gay?
Hey, listen, we support all of this. We do a float every year.
We do a float.
And you know, that's what support is. It's putting your money towards it. We don't get, I'm sorry, we don't do any discounts though. Sorry about that.
But the float is very important to us once a year.
One of the mascots has fallen over. They have been hit by a Budweiser can.
I did bring in another inmate to the Nationals jail. They're over here. Hold on. Wait. Are you sorry about what you did?
No. The mascot deserved it. He was a straight white man.
Time for fencing.
I shall serve as umpire.
I just got one of my fencing sword from Amazon.
Nice.
I know it has a different name, but I can't think of it right now.
There's the...
Yo, dude, nice foil!
I thought we were doing saber, epee.
Oh.
But I have my foil.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
I have a foil.
These participants seem blithely unaware of
Hey.
sport, and I am concerned for our and their safety. You know, may I pause? Umpire pause, umpire pause.
Referee pause.
You do need to lower those face guards before you begin.
Cool.
There we
Got it.
go. There we go. So again, next time watch the YouTube
I
orientation
feel like a
video that I
beekeeper
sent out
now.
in my emails. Continue.
Hey, can we pause for a second? Of course. Yeah.
Only the umpire may pause. If the umpire approves.
I just wasn't expecting during the LSAT my locutors would just like stop me for like how I was holding my pencil every few minutes and I just want to take the test.
Yes, every LSAT taker has both an umpire and referee. It's a very secure test. It's a very secure test.
I just want to go to Michigan. I just want to.
You're gonna get a cramp.
Yeah, holds his pencil weird.
Hard test. It's just.
How did he get all the way through element? Must be public school.
I'm the commissioner of the fencing league. I wanted to know, like, looking at your budget, why do we need a referee and an umpire?
If you have to ask, you'll never know.
Okay, but I am your boss, so I do kind of have to know. Any day now.
Well, there's tradition for one. Integrity.
Safety. Okay, but that's not a thing with any other fencing.
I don't know, those all sound like really good points. Like, safety is important.
Yeah, honey, I know, but you're driving me crazy.
I know, I'm sorry I'm taking their side again. It's just, when you're wrong, you're wrong.
Our budget is insane.
Hey, oh, you look tired. Some break, can we speak
Oh,
some
that sounds
breaks,
fun,
like Egyptian
yeah.
empress style?
Would you want some wine?
Ooh, yeah, these sparkling?
How about just like a $500 bill? Would you like that? Yeah, they do it.
Hey, nice $500 bill.
Oh my God.
Ooh, do you want me to pour it right in your mouth?
Oh, I wish you would.
Open wider.
Wild Thing style.
Why do you have sparkling wine stains?
Look, I don't have to answer all your questions.
You've been seeing them again, haven't you?
Damn it. I can't quit that.
I can forgive the first 15 times you cheat on me, but it's starting to become a pattern.
I love you so much. But nobody pours sparkling wine.
Are you and Mom getting a divorce?
No, honey.
Just a second. Conversation. Referee and umpire need to go. You need to be seated.
I feel like I should also be here.
Are my moms getting a divorce?
You can say no. You can say no.
Oh no, you answer the question. We just make sure that
We can't answer the question.
Why can't we answer the question?
We're not the umpire or the referee.
Who will I stay with?
They could just open up the relationship.
They could just open.
What does that mean?
I mean,
Oh my God! Thank you so much for doing the profile of the girls basketball team. No, none of them are gay, but if you want to meet them,
I would love to.
okay, sure, yeah. I mean, if you want to meet just a few of them.
I'm the coach.
This is the first all-straight basketball team I've met.
I mean, girls basketball team. Yeah, I mean, like they just don't happen to be gay. I mean, I don't assume that they're gay, but. This is Stacy and Janice. Stacy and Janice, hey.
Hey.
This is Becky from the.
Becky!
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Bex.
I'm writing an article on your
Beckers.
team, so I hear that this is the first women's basketball team with no gay players.
No gay players.
I'm hoping that's not an angle. You know.
I'll need to rewrite the headline, but.
Oh, okay,
sure,
okay. We just have like a really good season coming up. We have a lot of
Tell me about yourself.
deep talent.
Oh, well, I like woodshop.
And what position do you play?
I'm a power forward. A lot of power.
And who handles the back of the team?
I'm sorry.
Who handles the back of the team if you're in forward?
Oh,
The power
right,
bottom.
sorry.
Okay.
Of course.
How did you know we called her a power bottom? That's
She's got that look to her.
you better believe it, honey.
She has like you have a ton of hobbies that you do outside of basketball, not just basketball.
Yeah.
They have lives and stuff. Yeah,
Contract work.
Yeah. Landscape. Yeah. Beautiful landscaping. She did my yard. She did my yard.
So tell me about what's your favorite kind of landscaping to do?
One with dirt.
And bushes, am I right?
Yeah, thanks for seeing me third time this week, Doc. My knee's been acting up again. What are you doing this weekend?
I'm sorry. What am I doing this weekend?
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry. You seemed like I was just wondering if you just seem like you're a pretty social person.
Are you asking me out? Are you asking me out during your appointment?
Yeah. I thought I'd just come in strong with a big question.
I mean, this has never happened to me before, but I guess, wow, if this was in the real world outside of an appointment, I would have to assess the person and understand who they are and I guess I can do that with your charts here.
It's okay. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No,
It's my bad.
no, let's look at your charts and see if we'd be compatible.
What?
Let's look at your medical charts and see if we would be compatible.
I'm AB positive, which is universal not donor, so I'm sorry, I couldn't give you blood if you got in a terrible accident.
Oh, that's a bad one.
So we scheduled for a follow-up? Is that a date or not?
Yeah. I just like to use a lot of like professional terminology, you know. I just like to keep it cut and dry.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, then I'm happy for you. It sounds like you got a great thing going with them.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's going good. Yeah, he's also AB positive, so I think we're compatible.
That was a really severe heart attack. Your cardiologist should have caught it way before you ended up in the ER.
He might have been a bit distracted.
Look, we broke
Hey,
up,
man.
and this is so desperate.
Another round of applause. Everything you've done for sports in DC. Again, very quickly, you're more than welcome to stay for the next show. It starts at 9:30. You can grab a drink outside at the bar. Tell them you're seeing a wit show. You can get $2 off. What else was I going to? Oh, but also please do check in with the desk to let them know that you're staying. WIT is a nonprofit. In addition to shows, we have classes, we have professional training as well. We'll come to your office and use improv to teach all sorts of things from team building to leadership skills. I'm trying to think, what am I missing? We've got more shows this weekend. We have a couple of, if anyone would like to try improv, we have what we call Improv for All workshops. You don't need to have any experience to show up and have fun. They're LGBTQ friendly, obviously, but allies are also most welcome. And then, yes, we have 2 more shows at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. tomorrow. Similar to this, except for the 7 p.m. show is a Black Pride edition of what we call the Cookout. It's a celebration of Black improv in the DMV. And on Sunday, we have something very, very special. 2 members of our community are going to be putting on a show. One will be doing stand-up at the beginning, and then Danielle Steger will be doing her show, Danielle, She, Her, about her journey of sobriety and also being a trans woman. So that one's going to be very both heartwarming and hilarious. And I think that's it. Thank you again for coming out on this rainy Friday evening and for being here and for supporting WIT. Give yourselves a round of applause.